Lochte gets messy, y'all.
Are Kylie and Tyga planning their wedding?
And Ariana Grande's got a new man.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
Hi guys, I missed you so much. Oh my gosh, it seems like it's been forever since I've been here. What's up? You guys know me. I brought my friend Emil with me today, who's gonna be breaking down the hardcore. Also, you guys, I don't know if you saw this, but Mari from Smosh was just cast on the newest season of Survivor on CBS. I'm so happy for her. Follow us on the social medias if you want to get all the details on that.
But Aaron, I want to hear what's going on with Sophia, Richie, and Justin Bieber.
You and everybody else. So there's been a lot of drama surrounding Sophia, Richie, and Justin Bieber lately. But you know what? She's telling the world she ain't worried about it. On her Snapchat last night, she kind of laughed about all of those rumors saying that she had weighed in on Twitter about Justin's feuds with his ex, Selena Gomez, and Hailey Baldwin. And she posted a video kind of laughing, saying, I don't even have a Twitter account. What? But one thing that we do know about Sophia is that she really loves Justin Bieber's music. And we know that because she also did this little lip sync battle thing with her friend Chloe on Snapchat, and she's getting really into it. All right, Emil, weigh in on this. She's 17. Justin has known her, has dated her friends in the past. Do you think this is gonna last?
I mean, where Justin is at in his career, I kind of just want him to be single for a while.
Right?
And it could be, I don't mind him dating. I feel like there's too many people who just attach them so close. Every time he gets in a relationship, if you want to call it a relationship, and he's so young, he's just having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that this is a relationship.
Yeah, like just let him date, let him be free. I feel like they put too much pressure on everything that he does. It has to be hard.
I think he's like, let me live a little bit. Like, yeah, I'm hanging out with this girl, it's fun, it's cool, it's not that serious. I don't think this is gonna last, by the way. I think at 17,
she doesn't even know herself.
She doesn't even know who she is. She doesn't even know who Justin Bieber is. Let's be real. But yeah, this has been, over my vacation, I was living through these posts you guys were sending me about all this drama. I was sad I couldn't be here to talk about it, but something tells me there's gonna be more drama to come when it comes to this situation.
Yeah. Okay, well, I want to tell you about Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay.
Because you know she's now single, ready to mingle.
She's been kind of single for a minute.
Yeah, she broke up with Ricky Alvarez. Now she's being linked again to Mac Miller.
Again?
Again, because remember back in 2013, he was in her video for The Way. I love the way. Oh,
that might be my favorite Ariana song, besides Into You.
Into You is growing on me. It's growing.
Oh, okay.
But they actually just did an Into You remix, her and Mac Miller, that they released a couple of weeks ago. So now she's been spotted at the airport with him. And then he just performed at West Virginia University's Fall Fest, and he surprised fans with a surprise appearance from Ariana Grande. So now you have all these people talking. They were spotted at Disneyland a couple weeks ago. Then yesterday, spotted on the Snapchat, but she was on his lap going down a slide.
I thought you were gonna say something really different.
Well, I could have gone
When you said going down on a slide, I was like, what?
Let's just say that wasn't on the Snapchat, but.
Right, but it's possible. Anything is.
Anything's possible. But yeah, now people are wondering because they had this chemistry before. They have always been linked in some sort of way.
Yeah.
And back in the day in 2013, when he was actually asked about this, he said that they were just platonic. That was the homie, they were friends.
Yeah, but he also had a little bit of flirt in his voice when he answered that question. I saw that clip, and it seemed like he wasn't maybe telling the whole truth.
Well, remember she was dating, who was it back in the day?
Not Big Sean.
No, it was the guy before, the dancer. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, the young guy. I can't remember it either.
But it's been so many since. However, I think back then he was trying to play it safe and say she's a homie because it's kind of controversial if he did say, yeah, I kind of feeling her.
Exactly.
And they broke up shortly after, so, you know.
Well, I don't know. I feel like if you spend a lot of time together and you're creative and you're in the studio together working on music together.
Exactly.
I love a good musician. If I can get alone with them in a room making sweet music, I always find myself attracted to that person, so I don't blame her.
Maybe they're just working on new music together.
New music. All right, guys, so if you've been on the internet, you've heard a lot of people talking about this whole Lochte situation. But if you don't know, Ryan Lochte, who is a member of the U.S. Olympic swim team, he is in Rio, or was in Rio for the Olympics with a bunch of his swim mates. And they were out and about one night, and apparently, according to him and his friends, they were robbed at gunpoint in Rio. He told NBC, we got pulled over in the taxi and these guys came out with a badge, a police badge, no lights, no nothing, just a police badge, and they pulled us over. They pulled out their guns. They told the other swimmers to get down on the ground. They got on the ground. I refused. I was like, we didn't do anything wrong, so I'm not gonna get on the ground. And then the guy put out his gun, he cocked it, put it to my forehead. He took our money, he took my wallet, he left my cell phone, he left my credentials. And then Ryan apparently changed his story a little bit later, saying that the taxi actually never left the gas station, but they were still robbed at gunpoint, according to his version of the story. Well, today, TMZ Sports got their hands on some surveillance footage from that gas station, and we have no audio on it, but you do see kind of what went down, and it doesn't exactly go down the way that Ryan Lochte originally explained it. And it may also coincide with what the Rio police have speculated has gone down. So they've received statements that Ryan and his teammates were actually drunk and wrecked the restroom at the gas station. Apparently the door to one of the restrooms was locked and one of the guys decided to push the door harder to open it and it broke. Okay, so in this footage you see the security guard. He checks out the situation. He did have a pistol on him, but in the footage that we see, we don't ever see him pull his gun. Apparently also the manager of the gas station approached the guys and said, hey, you guys need to pay for this. Apparently they did pay for whatever, some unknown amount, and then they left. Well, some ish went down, you guys, because a Brazilian judge ordered Ryan and Jimmy, which is one of his swim mates, he ordered that their passports be seized, which would keep them from leaving the country. However, by that point, Ryan had already arrived home in the US. He even posted on his Snapchat about being happy that he was back on US soil. But then last night, Jack and Gunnar, who were also involved in this incident, they were actually sitting on their seats in an airplane when they were removed by Brazilian police and detained for questioning. Now, they were detained overnight. They are free now. I think they are working with the government to give them whatever information that they have. But Ryan Lochte is safe in the US right now, so I don't know exactly what's gonna happen to him. What some people have speculated is that in this whole incident that the boys are gonna end up having to pay, that they won't probably go to court or go to prison or anything crazy like that, but they probably will have to settle this issue.
Okay, so you know everybody's been talking about Kyla and Kyla.
That's right.
Oh, is that?
That's your ship name.
Kyla.
That's their ship name.
Oh my gosh. It's probably already been done before, but whatever. But everybody's been talking about Kylie and Tyga getting married and, you know, the possibilities and everything, and there's always something about them. Now there's an inside source who's saying that they could have possibly secretly eloped.
What?
There's two conversations happening. One where a source is saying they could have possibly eloped already, and then one who's just saying that they're really trying to rush getting married. But now this insider had a lot to say. They said that the two wouldn't mind beating Rob and Black to the punch, and that Kylie's absolutely nuts if she's exchanged vows with Tyga, and that everyone's trying to get to the bottom of what's really going on.
Now this is a source.
Yeah,
saying.
just a source. We don't know who this insider is. Now there's drama going on because apparently Tyga is having custody issues with King, his son with Blac Chyna, and they're saying that if Kylie gets married to Tyga, that will help because then Kylie won't just be a girlfriend, she'll be his wife. So there's not really the issue of on and off again, or I don't know if she's gonna be here in a couple months. It kind of makes sense if you think about it.
And let's be real, Tyga doesn't have a lot of money and Kylie does. So if they're a unit together, Tyga can actually argue, oh, I can financially provide.
So the next one, you know, whenever an event happens, we find out about it, and then later on we see it on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So Kourtney is now at odds with Blac Chyna, or she was a couple months ago.
Got it.
Because if you remember, Blac Chyna in May came out with her Chimoji app.
Oh, I remember.
So we have Kimoji, Chimoji, all these different. I want my own emoji app.
I don't know if you do or not.
A little black guy with a shaved head. Actually, I'll show you my Bitmoji. I put it on my Instagram.
Oh, do you have a Bitmoji that looks like you? Okay, I can't wait to see it.
He's so cute. But anyway, so there's drama because apparently on the Chimoji app there is an emoji that looks like Kylie, and there was an incident where in one emoji she's slapping Kylie.
I remember.
The emoji. So now we finally see how people are reacting to it. So we have Kourtney. In fact, can we show them the clip?
Yeah.
That's Kylie.
Totally.
With the big lips, yeah.
It set me over the edge. Everything with Rob, I always try to be super calm, but but I was just like in a mood.
So what do you think? Does she have the right to be upset?
I do. I think if it was my sister and someone was making millions, well, maybe not millions, but lots of money off of basically abusing something that looked like my sister, I'd be mad about it for sure. So, and we don't really see Courtney get too dramatic too often.
Yeah.
So to get her upset, you know it really must sting.
When Rob was talking to Courtney, he said he's gonna tell everyone how I have the worst, most disgusting family on the red carpet he was supposed to be going to that night.
Oh.
And it's just awkward because they have been saying they're getting closer to Blac Chyna. Even when you have anybody come into the family you're not necessarily fond of, if somebody that you're close to loves them, you wanna try and make an effort, but I mean, that's kind of a slap in the face.
Very good. Very good.
Last thing, so we found out today that I Am Kate was canceled. Okay, it did not get renewed for season 3, but Rob and Black is coming, and it's coming in September. And they've been doing promos for the show, so they just did a Facebook Live feed, and what came out of that was we found out that the baby name probably won't start with K. But she did say that King already starts with K, so when King comes into the family, which is kind of shady, when King comes into the family, they will already have a K name. And then one fan asked, according to TMZ, one fan asked that if you had to choose between Kylie or Kendall, who would babysit? And at first, Rob said neither. And then Blac Chyna said Kylie, and then they both agreed Kylie. But then the drama was, if you want to call it drama, basically Blac Chyna said that if she did babysit the new baby, she'll have to babysit him or her with King.
This is so dramatic. I actually think she's gonna name it a K name.
Yeah.
Mark my words, today on DHR, Aaron predicted that this baby's name's gonna start with a K because Blac Chyna is all about that Kardashian drama. So she wants to get in on that action as soon as that baby comes out.
Yes, but I think it's gonna be a really good show.
I do too. All right, guys, that's our show. Sadly enough, Amelia, you killed it today. I want to say thank you for hanging out with us.
me.
If we want to follow you on the social medias, where can we find you?
At Emil Ennis Jr. on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot.
Yeah, and you guys let us know in the comments too what you feel about all the topics from today. First up, Justin Bieber and Sophia. Do you think they're gonna last? What do you think of all of this drama? I haven't been here in a couple of days, so I'm dying to know what you guys think.
And do you think that Ariana Grande and Mac Miller are actually an item, or are we just turning it into a thing?
I ship it. What would it be?
Oh my God.
Ariac?
Ariac. I like that.
Or
a Riller.
Ooh, a Riller. Oh, that sounds like a venereal disease.
Macariana, which is like Macarena.
Oh, I love that. Or macaroni, and I love macaroni and cheese. All right, guys, tell us if you ship it in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with us on DHR, and we'll be back here tomorrow.
Yes.
Did Kylie Jenner justice Justin Bieber? Click left to get all the tea.
And on the right, get all the details on why Justin Bieber quit Instagram, and it may have something to do with Selena Gomez.
Uh-oh.